So when it comes to wireless earbuds, there are a lot of choices out there for workouts. So today we're going to look at some expensive and cheap earbuds that make the cut for you. Some of these buds might surprise you. Goedendag, we're DHRME, dudes horrendously reviewing manky earbuds. So we're taking two parameters, secureness of fit because you don't want to lose your earbuds in the middle of a workout, and their dust and waterproof rating, also called their ingress protection or IP rating. This rating is always followed by two characters. The first one is for solid particle protection, think dust and powders, and the second one is the level of liquid protection. There are some more, but most earbuds just focus on these two digits. The first letter goes from X through 6, and the second from X through 8. X here means no protection against said element, and higher the number, the better.
The best in terms of ingress rating on our list is the Jabra Elite 7 Active. Now it doesn't have wingtips, but Jabra has cleverly engineered a kind of sticky material so that these buds stay in your ears, and you know what? It works. These buds sound good, can connect to two devices at once, have a full-featured app, they also do wireless charging, have an in-ear sensor, and really, all the good stuff. They're also relatively compact and have very good battery life and do calls well. You really can't go wrong with these for an overall package. We found that opening the case was a bit annoying, and these aren't the cheapest buds on this list, but definitely worth considering. Their older sibling, the Jabra Elite Active 75T, are also an excellent choice if you can still get them. They are way cheaper, but you can't use just the left bud on its own. Bonus, they are also the bassiest buds, or one of the bassiest buds we've heard. Most of Jabra's buds, except the Elite 85T, have pretty solid IP ratings, so you can't really go wrong. But they don't all have the same features, and usually it's the active variants that are fitness focused. Check out a video about all the Jabra active buds up here and in the description down below.
From Jabra to OnePlus. The OnePlus Buds Pro is not pulling its punches either. IP55, support for dual device, and a unique selling point, even the case is IPX4 rated, so you don't have to worry about some water entering the case. Very cool. It's also way cheaper than the Jabra, but these buds have a stem style design. Now about stem style designs, don't let anyone tell you that they don't work for working out. Stem style designs are fine if the tips stick well enough into your ears. Unfortunately, we don't have any Samsung buds on this list because although the Buds Pro are fantastic sounding buds and are rated at IPX7, we found that they're not secure enough for working out in. And the newly released Galaxy Buds 2 comes in at a puny IPX2, which we cannot recommend for your sweaty workouts.
Now the SoundCore Liberty 3 Pro, widely hailed as some of the best sounding buds out there, also have a design with kind of wingtips, not exactly but kinda. You can adjust these to get the best fit. Unfortunately, this does not hold true for our ears, and I wouldn't use these for anything other than a brisk walk because my left ear just doesn't seem to get a good fit, even with all the different size combinations I've tried. But if these fit your ears, these are a feature-packed set of buds which you can also use for working out. It's rated only at IPX4 though. Okay, this is a brand you probably haven't heard much about, but they're a solid choice for workouts. At IPX5, the EarFun Free Pro also feature a kind of a wingtip design and have the sleekest case we've seen. They're comfortable for music and calls, and bonus, they're so cheap you can buy 2 or 3 of them compared to the next set of buds we're going to talk about. Just don't expect top tier noise cancelling or anything. Check out the prices of all the products in the description down below. Using those links won't cost you anything extra, but helps support and sustain our work on this channel.
So from cheap to pricey, for you Apple fanboys, the Beats Fit Pro are a solid package. A word of caution here, the wingtips on these are not removable and we thought they were a bit too sharp and actually hurt our ears a little. So while we wouldn't necessarily recommend them, these might work for a lot of you. They also have that classic Apple noise cancelling and transparency and a slightly bassier sound signature that works with working out. They also work just fine with Android with the very limited Beats app. And they're only IPX4, much like the AirPods Pro. We're still staying in pricey territory here, so let's talk about the Bose QuietComfort Buds. These are also a wingtip design, and if you can deal with the case that looks like something you want to attack humans with, these are a good choice. They are IPX4 rated. Bonus, some of the best noise cancelling in the business. And in recent times, the app has added many features like custom EQs. They're also one of our highest recommended buds for phone calls. Do you instead want to look like a musician with a stage monitor in your ear while you exercise? Sure you can. The Shure Aonic 215's adapters give you an additional level of stability while working out, and they sound pretty much like how they look. Very neutral sounding, just like musicians like it on stage. They come with foam and silicone tips for optimum comfort. And Rowan's been basically using these at the gym since we reviewed them, and they're still going strong. They're only IPX4 though, so get your solids and liquids sorted before working on those guns.
And last but certainly not least, the Edifier NeoBuds Pro. Again, a STEM style design, but these come in at a respectable IP54 rating. These are one of the most fun sounding buds we've heard. They come with LDAC support now, but they do lack extras like wireless charging and in-ear sensor to automatically pause your music. But the many tips in the box makes it likely that you will get a good fit. And the tips are also fairly sticky, so that helps. Not in an icky way. And you know what? We are aware there are buds that are not on this list. Just leave a comment down below with the buds which you think we should take a look at, and we may do a revised version of this list soon. You've been getting fit, and we've been DHRME. Namaste.